See my screen, right?
Here.
Okay, so I'm gonna be teaching you how to know if you're gonna be looking for buys and sells in the market. So this Zoom call, I could be on here for like 30 minutes, but then I have to leave and I have to go take care of some stuff. And we could hop on a Zoom. We could schedule another Zoom call for whenever you want. Just text my phone and I'd be like, hey, like, can
What
we?
time?
And we could get on another Zoom call tonight.
Yeah, that's straight.
Yeah. So I'm gonna teach you this. This is one thing that you need to know. So teach you how to know if you're gonna be looking for buys or sells in the market, okay? This is what I want you to do every single morning. Every single morning, you're gonna wake up, but this is what I do. Okay, I see
Analysis?
analysis, yes. This is what I see. This is what my eyes are looking at. Like I see the market is doing this, you know? But I know that we are still in buys, right?
Yeah.
So what you're gonna do, you're gonna create this text box right here, and you're gonna put daily buys, right?
That's the first thing to do whenever I hop on
Yes, this is
with
what you
whatever I'm trading.
yes. Whatever you're trading, you're gonna do this. Let's see, your dailies buys. Okay, let me check the 4 hour now. 4 hour is in buys. You know, we have structure right here. I could show you so you can see exactly what my eyes are looking at. Exactly what my eyes are looking at and what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna put 4 hour, 4 hour buys.
So you mark the daily buys and the 4-hour buys.
Yep. This is how I get my bias on if I'm gonna be buying or selling in the market. Then you go to the 1 hour and you do the same thing. So I clearly see we are still in buys, you know?
And buy would mean like long.
Yes, we're in buys. Clearly see we're in buys, you know? Still in buys. Now, if the market was down here, over here, I could be okay. Now we're in sales, you know, but still in buys. So now I have daily buys, 4 hour buys, 1 hour buys. And then the last step I do is on my 30 minutes. And you can already see yourself that we're still in buys.
Buys, yeah.
The overall trend
So
of
the
the market,
whole day has been bullish.
yes. So what am I going to be looking for? Only buys, right? Only buys.
So you're only gonna be looking for buys because the whole day, 4 hour and 1 hour and 30 minutes are buys.
Yes, correct.
So that'll let you know that basically the entire day is gonna be buy
Yes,
until
that
market close.
the market could sell at any time, you know. But
Yeah.
this right here, what it's
The
doing,
overall,
overall trend in the market. So you have the highest probability of the market going in the buy direction, you know. You have the highest probability and highest percentage rate and chance that the trade you enter is going to go in the direction that you want it to go in, you know?
Yeah.
But the trend is your friend. You always want to go with the trend. Daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes. Okay, so now we're going to put our reason for bias. What is our reason for bias? Let me tell you. Buy pressure. The reason for bias is because we have all this buy pressure, you know?
Yeah.
We have all this buy pressure. And where are you going to buy? Remember, you always buy at support
Yeah, support.
and you always sell at
Resistance.
correct. Where are you going to buy at support and where are you going to enter? That's the big thing. Where you going to enter, right? You want to know where you're going to enter your trades at?
Hmm. Whole numbers.
At your whole numbers.
Keep that.
Everything that I'm going to be teaching you is exactly what I learned. I do nothing different because then I'm
How
gonna
you
have too
find
many.
how you be finding clients?
Just social media, people from
They just
Instagram.
contact you
Yeah,
and then you tell them,
yeah, because they're contacting me for a reason, right? They want to learn how to day trade.
yeah.
So this is your whole checklist. This is what you're gonna do every single morning.
Damn, I was meant to find you then.
Not often at all, bro. Like
Damn, I was
once a
supposed to
week.
find you then. We aligned.
Yeah.
I was never supposed to meet you, but
Who
we got
knows,
the stars
man?
aligned.
Maybe not, but everything happens for a reason. I believe I met my mentor for a reason also.
You what?
I believe that I met my mentor also for a reason.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like you can see that this resistance got resistance, right? Then boom, it broke resistance up here, but now it's resistance down here again. If I look back in the market over here, what is my resistance here? Resistance.
8% under prices. Authentic heirlooms, handmade for over 9,000. Friday under 1,000. Hundreds more
You got
$3,000
resistance,
luxury brands. Choose any.
the floor. Everything correlates with itself. But the thing is, there's always new resistances and new supports being made in the market every single day. So this is something that you need to put in your notes. I don't know if you want to write this down real quick.
I'm gonna uh I'm gonna review the whole video.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
let
gonna
me
because and write down all the stuff from the beginning.
let me make the checklist for if it was
Yeah,
sent.
because I gotta review the other video too, the one before this.
Yeah.
Reasons for buy pressure. Where you gonna buy? So the support is the top line, resistance is the bottom. Yeah.
No, resistance is the top line,
Or
support
is
is
this
the bottom.
or the moment and break support you buy?
It's the bread and butter. Do you understand this?
What you just told me?
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
you don't take a trade unless you have fully buys or fully sells. You wait till
Yeah.
everything aligns with each other. And if you don't see this right here, then you don't take a trade at all. You wait into the market is in a pro trend trade where every candlestick is going in the same direction. Every candle, every time frame that you look at is all bullish, or every time frame you look at is all sales. Like whenever I stick to one pair and I don't see this or this, I'm not gonna trade that day, you know? It's just it's one of those days where you don't gotta trade every single day, you know? There's no reason to trade every single day. If you don't see your setup or everything correctly how it's supposed to be, you don't, you know?
Yeah. So I don't. So I get what you're saying. All of that has to be checked off before you make a trade.
Yes, exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong. You could like there it might be buys, sells, but like this is what I want you to stick with and stick to until you get more advanced. This is what I want you to type in every single day on your trading view also when you're looking at a chart so you know exactly what you're doing. So you're not guessing, right? You're not guessing anymore.
Yeah.
You take out the guessing from trading. And also, the system takes out the emotions from trading.
Hmm.
Okay. You have any questions?
No, not yet.
Okay, you understand? Let me take a
So
screenshot.
far,
Okay. Yeah, this so I can show other clients. Okay. So now there's that, and let me break down the trade for you so you understand how I took a trade. So I did my analysis, right? Well, this is where I made 170 bucks.
Today?
Yeah. Okay. So I was on a 15-minute chart and price was down here. It already went up here. So price was here when I looked at the market. So what am I looking for? My support. I looked for my support and I seen right here, I got resistance, 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 support, support, resistance, resistance, support, resistance, resistance, and then it's support. So simple and easy, right? Whenever I'm looking in the market for buys only, I'm only going to be looking at my support. So once I locate my support, this is my support, and we also higher high, higher low, and a higher high. It broke above here. And on the 30-minute candle frame, this candlestick here broke above this structure. So that indicates that we're now bearish instead of bullish. Bullish for the little small sales, because the market has to do sales, of course, but the overall trend is buys. So this broke structure above here. So when it did that, I know that we're in bias. So we're in bias, full on bias now. So all I did was wait for price to touch my whole number, this whole number, and I put an entry and I took my profit up here. Had my stop loss at 10 pips. It didn't hit my 10 pips.
Zoom out a little bit. All right, that's how you saw that it was overall bullish
I
right
did
there.
you remember I just did the whole thing right now and it was buys, 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 buys
Yeah,
for
yeah.
daily 4 hour, 1 hour, and 30 minutes. That's exactly how I did my night list. So I'm only looking for buys in the market.
All right. So you normally take your trades on the like 15,
I
15 minute.
analyze my market on the 30, but 15 is where I take my entries because it gives me more detail so I can get that perfect entry.
Yeah.
So boom, enter right here. Where's my take profit? So I had two take profit levels. I remember I was looking here. Okay, I see resistance here. Boom, let me put resistance right there. And then I was also okay, if market keeps going higher, I need another resistance level. So let me look here, especially with all this resistance right here. Resistance, resistance. So I set my take profit to right here. And that happened in a matter of 15 minutes.
Mhm.
Not even, it happened like in 10 minutes for 35 pips.
And how many times it went up? Like
Yeah, the distance from here to here is 35 pips. 35. Like the distance from here to right here, that's 61 pips. This one would have been good entry too, because you see you got your support. You could do it probably at 600. Boom, tapping 600, and then you see price broke structure previously below down here. So boom, now we're in bias. We're over with the sales, and now we're in bias. Boom, price just came, retested. That's your entry.
So you do the closest point where they all touch.
I do where the candlesticks touch the most.
All right, bet.
Like right here, the candlesticks are touching this line the most. Take profit would have been right there at my roof. That's 50 pips. That's even more money. More money than this. That would have been like 200, 250. with a small lot size, the over the next month starting up, I'm only gonna be increasing my lot size because I already got this down. I already know exactly what I'm doing. My lot sizes are gonna be big now. Like my goal is to make hit trades for like $400-500, like no problem. And then I'll be aiming for $1,000 trades in single days. I'm trying to make 5, 6, 7 thousand dollars in a day
Oh, yeah.
from these same from these
That's
same
when you
little
increase.
trades.
Yeah, you just increase your lot size
Exactly. Yeah. 'Cause you
because you
already
already
know
know
what
what you're
you're doing.
doing.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. You're not guessing. You're not hoping. I could
Yeah.
actually put in money right here, knowing that okay, if market comes anywhere right here, I'm getting out my trade.
Hell yeah. And like it takes like you said, the emotion out of it. So
Yeah.
you so you know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, like I saw the candlestick coming down here, but at the end of the 15 minutes, where did it close? All the way back up here. But if this closed down here, anywhere down here, I'm getting on my trade right away, protecting my capital. But my stop loss, your stop loss always supposed to be 10 to 15 pips. But most of the time you don't need it. You don't need it, literally. It's market structure, it's price action. The price gets down here, the banks don't want it right there.
This nigga, that's fire.
Yeah, see how you got a support right here? Boom, just wait for the price to come back to your support. Especially you see you got your support right here. Boom. And then you got your lower low, lower high, drop down to the 3 minutes. What the price do? You got your whole number, and then boom,
How how many levels
lower
how
low.
many
And
so the where do you on the 30 so like when you zoom out on your chart and you mark the level, that'd be the bottom the most bottom level. That would be your support.
well, if this is how this trade was taken. Just because when you look at the market, none of this is here. Just imagine none of
Yeah.
this is here, and you're just looking at this. You see, you got support. You just put a line, round it up to your nearest whole number, which is going to be 450. So you wait for price to touch, and then it broke structure, signaling that we're no longer in sales and we are in buys now. So you just wait for price to touch, and it shoots out for the buys. You take your entry,
Yeesh.
and what did it do? It shot out for the buys. Where could you took this profit at? Oh, well, let me see my resistance up here. I got resistance here. Let me round it up to your nearest whole number. 64 pips. You get it?
Hmm.
So everything
Yeah,
that
cause
I'm teaching you,
what because when you told like whenever you told me about the whole numbers, I I guess I kind of confused my support and resistance. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing it backwards.
yeah, yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, bro. I'm here to help you. All the mistakes that you make, I'm here to help you. That's what the mentorship is for. That's what I do. That's literally what I do. But the thing is, I can't just,
That checklist at the beginning is gonna help me. Like
yeah,
what you did, it's like
that alone is gonna set you way apart from all other traders, bro. That's what traders use. That's what traders do. Real traders. And of course, I'm gonna be here to help you. That's what the mentorship is for.
Nah, not really. I had an idea of it.
Yeah, but you should really know how to read the market now. You have any questions?
So so you mark your levels whenever you're looking to place a trade on on whichever time frame you decide. So like let's say I was on the 1 minute time frame, go to the NASDAQ.
Oh, you're not even supposed to look at the 1 minute time frame.
No?
No,
Or what would be better, like 5 minute?
not even the 5 minutes, bro. You know why?
Or so
That's
I'd
what
look so 15 minute and up.
15 minutes and up. Why? That is because the banks love when people look at the 5 minutes, the 1 minute, because that's where they could play the most with manipulation.
All right.
They can
So
make prices the most.
go
They
to
can
the
make
NASDAQ,
Robin,
the NASDAQ one.
the
That's the one I'm looking at right now.
Nas 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me show you example of the manipulation that they could do.
Hold up, let me try to zoom. How do you zoom out? Oh, I see it.
Look, let me box in this candlestick right there, right? You see that?
Uh-huh.
That's for the daily. Now let's go to the 4 hour. See how it was just one candlestick on the 4 hour? Now on the 4 hour, on the daily, and now on the 4 hour, it goes up, down, up, down, up. They could do more. They could trick you more. They could mess with your mind more. Now let's drop down to the 1 hour. Now it's up, down, up, drop down, up, drop down, up, down, up. Now your mind's really getting confused and you're like, what the you know. Each pair is
Oh
different
yeah, Nasdaq. Yeah, fine.
because it's bigger numbers is different.
So whichever pair it goes by, that's the number you round it to.
Yeah, just the nearest whole number, you know. But you
So
don't.
it's not always 50.
It depends on what pair you're trading, you know.
Oh,
Like
oh.
on here,
So since this one's five a tick, then that's the pair. That's what you go by. That's the
yeah,
round. That's the number you round it to.
yeah, I could do 150, maybe. Where's 200 at? 200 not even on the screen. It just made it disappear. Um, 150 to
So you will know that if it touches this level of support, it's gonna go back up.
yeah. So for these, you do them by 50. So 50 to 50. Yeah, because this is your support. Every time price comes here, it bounces up, right? So just wait for price to touch again. But right here is where your support is at. So if you're looking for a buy, of course you want to wait till there's good amount of volume in the market, you know?
Yeah.
So the market actually moves to your take profit fast or your stop loss, you know? You're gonna know. So yes, you got support, 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 support. So yes, if I was looking for a trade, I'll just wait for price to come back down to my support. And if it goes anywhere in the opposite direction, I'm gonna protect my capital and get out the trade. And where would I take my money at? Okay, well
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I see profit. I see price touching here the most, you know? Touches here one, two, three, four, five, six. 6 times. So that's where my take profit will be. If I entered here, higher high, lower low, higher high, maybe it's gonna touch
All
here.
right. So rise the thing up to the take profit up there. So you say that's where you predict that it would it would touch again since it touched there 7 times prior. So so if it goes down, which level would you take your money at?
So
Like
if
just
you
to be safe.
okay, so I would take my money out if I would look at the five minutes to see more detail. So I see we got a higher high and a lower low. So this is my structure, you know? So if I see price come back down here and break this structure, that tells me that we're going back to sales and I'm not gonna let it go back down. I'm gonna take my money, collect my profit. But this is most likely where price is gonna come all the way up here. And also on the 15 minutes where you want to look at, you got your higher high, lower low, higher high. This is your structure. So if price comes and closes down here, you know to get out the trade. But it could create a higher high, a lower low, so you could have another structure, you know. It could be anywhere. It always changes. But if I enter this trade, I wouldn't enter it. Why? Because I seem like I got my support, 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 support. I would just, you know what? Price is gonna touch. Let me enter. I'll be halfway to my take profit.
But you know it, how, like you say, how you know it continued to go up because of the how many times it touched and if it creates a higher high.
I don't know that it's gonna go up here, but I know that that's my take profit.
Yeah. But just in case it doesn't go, you just take profit right here if it doesn't, if it hits that level and it doesn't create a higher high. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah, like right here, like if you wanted to, you could take your profit if it failed to create a higher high and started going back down.
That's good to set like parameters like that just in case.
Yeah, you
Because
gotta
either way
know.
you win, but just not as much as you wanted to.
Yeah, But like my entry and exits, they're all precise, you know?
Yeah.
Like I guarantee you it's gonna touch.